means four, and then loon is wheel,
Is
wheel,
wheel.
wheel.
Okay.
Tire, wheel,
4 wheels.
4 wheel,
Chai 4 wheels.
chai 4 wheel. That's my name.
So does it mean something? I know the 4 wheels mean something.
I don't know. My father give very strange, very different name.
Okay.
You know, his name is called Chai Chai Fu.
So-
Chai 5 leg.
So your family is Buddhist or what?
Ancestor worshipper.
Sorry?
Ancestor
Worshipper. Okay.
If I die, not my children. I mean, if I'm in Singapore,
You're not gonna
they will
die,
put a
don't
little
worry.
shrine,
Don't worry.
and then when they have their meal, they will pray to me first before they eat.
Oh, so
Because,
you're from Singapore, not from China.
yes, from Singapore.
Okay, interesting.
China's Singaporean.
Well,
You're going to do the recording.
I think it's a sovereign country.
No, the British brought them to Singapore.
So honestly, I know you are spiritual in some aspect. I really, you know, for people, do you believe in reincarnation?
I'm reincarnated a billion times.
Yeah, but so you believe in that, yeah?
I know that
So how do you know that you have been reincarnated?
because everything comes from an invisible force. You know, when the Bible says in the beginning God,
I don't believe in the Bible. That's him.
it's just came in. In the beginning was the Word,
Yeah.
but it's all. You know, in the Chinese Bible.
No,
in
no,
the
I mean,
beginning,
I mean about the reincarnation because it's a cycle, isn't it?
it's a cycle.
Do you believe that this cycle breaks at some times where it stops? Like you know the Buddhists believe in um, like there is different cycles, but then you have moksha. Moksha is moksha, yeah, sorry. So moksha is where you have enlightenment and you're free from this cycle of rebirth. Do you believe in that?
Well, the Buddhists believe that to be a human being, you must have earned a lot of merit, earned a
Okay.
lot of good things in your past life in order to be a human being. But I don't know,
What if you were something other than human in your past life?
highly possible.
So-
Because all the other beings, the tree, the plant, the bird, the bat, the virus, they have their life. They have the same source. We are
Right.
just a source from the same tree, different branches, different.
So let's say you were a mouse in your past life. What is the best thing a mouse needs to do to become a human again?
Well, whether a mouse or a bird or any animal,
Yeah,
they all want to live long.
let's say mouse.
They all want to live long.
Okay.
Want to live healthy. Want to live a life without pain. Want to live to be a father, a great grandfather, and be happy.
So
for their own family.
so basically just survival and procreation.
Yeah, like
Yeah?
99% of all the other species does.
But what about humans?
We are one of the species.
I know, but-
nothing too special.
You know, as far as humans are concerned, it's not just it's basically not just survival and procreation. We build civilizations unlike the other animals. We can communicate. We have consciousness. So we are not really animals. We are different. We are humans.
Right. Okay. So how many different types of humans are there?
Male and female. That's the closest
There's
to.
the Neanderthal. There's the Java man. There's the Peking man. There's the Lucy. There's the
Yeah, but they're not Homo
man.
sapiens. They might be hominoids or some other
They
pre-human, or I think Brother Saburi, he might be able to give you a better answer than me. But as far as I'm concerned, Homo sapiens are different to all this, what do you say, incarnations.
They are all
if
part
you,
of the whole human.
yeah. But my question was with regards to your reincarnation theory. I want to know what is the best thing an animal like a mouse needs to do in order for it to achieve a level or get enough credit to become a human.
To be honest with you, I do not know. Because what I do know is that, you know, what I do know
Yeah.
is that everything comes from this invisible force. The Chinese call it the Tao.
The
The Tao. Tao. T-A-O.
Tao, okay.
Tao.
Yeah.
Okay? Like I was trying to quote you the Bible, John chapter 1 verse 1. In the beginning was the Word was God, the Word became God. But in the Chinese Bible, it said in the beginning was the Tao. The Tao was with God, the Tao became God.
Right. How do you define Tao?
Tao. The literal meaning of the word Tao means the way, the path,
Okay, good.
direction.
Yeah.
But for the man who wrote that book, he said, Tao is an innocuous thing that was in existence before time, before place, before material, before the earth came in. It was there all the time. It was in existence. It doesn't need a creator. It was
So
existence.
is that like your
Just
way
like
of
nature.
is that like your way of saying God?
Well, we call it the source.
The source, yeah.
Yeah. Because God can be so many different connotations.
Because we believe God is the source of everything as well. Okay.
Yeah, that's just a belief.
Yeah, source in a way, like everything is created. He's a creator. So everything that is in existence is because he created it.
But let me carry on. Okay.
Yeah.
So the Tao created one created two created three, and then three created everything. And the Tao follow nature. And
Sorry,
nature
what is the
follow-
1, 2, 3? I didn't quite follow that. I know, I
It's just
understood
like
the Tao, which
it's
is the
just like
source.
flower of life.
Yeah.
The flower of life start with one circle. The one circle join become two circle become three circle keep running become the whole flower of life. That's the source come from a little circle of life.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I still didn't get the understanding of the reincarnation. How does it work? In terms, say for example, do you remember about your past life? You don't. So in other
I
words,
don't you lie, I don't you bluff about it.
no, that's fine. In other words, you're starting from zero every time you're born. So there's no point of reincarnation if you're going to start with a fresh
Well,
slate, with a blank slate. Because then there's no point of you reincarnating if you don't remember at all what happened in the past life. So there's no way to rectify what you have done wrong in your past life. If there was a way for you to remember what you've done in your past life, then yes, this would be like a new start, a new beginning, because now you want to improve yourself. But since you don't remember at all what happened in the past life, then there's no point of reincarnation.
the Buddhists tell some story,
Yeah.
about a man, he got murdered by somebody, and then got robbed or stolen. So then the Buddha explained, this man in the past life was a banker, he lied a lot of people. That's why he got
The karma, yeah?
yeah, the karma.
Yeah.
Action.
But that's different. The karma is different. I'm talking about you as reincarnated being.
Everything has a action. Everything has a
Consequence. Yes. And that's the
every-
reason I asked you if you believe in life after death, and if you will be accountable. Imagine this: there's a life after death, and there is God, and there is accountability for your actions in this world. Yes. The question is, what if your reincarnation theory or your reincarnation aspect of belief is not going to happen, but what we as believers in the Abrahamic faith, we believe in that God is going to hold everyone accountable for their actions in this world? Yes. What if this is true? Because you see, you have been given
I have no worry about it if it's true or even if it's not true.
no, but if you're going to be held accountable for your actions, then I think we all need to worry about that.
What I need to worry about is my present life, that I do not do any harm. I do not cheat, I do not lie, I do not kill.
But you just told me earlier you're a liar.
I do not believe.
No, it wasn't. I asked you specifically with lie, not a belief.
You see,
Are you telling me that you never?
there's hierarchy of life.
Are you telling me you never lied in your life? Are you telling me you never done anything wrong or any sin in your life?
Try to be as good as we can.
Yeah, we can.
Then
We
are not,
we,
nobody,
we try, but that doesn't mean we are sinless.
nobody is going to take an account, take a little computer credit debit to find out what you've done.
Nobody. It might be
But if
insignificant
you
and
have done
small to
wrong-
you, but
if you have done wrong, the karma will come to you.
no. What I'm saying is that it might not be it might be insignificant to you, but maybe not to the person you're doing it to. So your notion or your understanding of good and bad is subjective. You see what I mean?
It's subjective.
Now, remember earlier I asked you about objective truth? Yes. What if there is an objective morality? Yes. And God decides. I believe in God, so that's why I'm saying this. God decides what is bad and what is good, and He has told you about this in His scriptures.
My belief of God is the Tao. Yeah, the Tao.
Does Tao communicate with you? So how do you know what is good and bad?
The Tao communicate in a silent way.
In a
Silent way.
like you get signs.
No, silent.
Yeah, I
silent.
know, but
Nature.
how does He?
Nature.
Yeah.
You look at nature.
So you have
follow
science
nature.
in nature.
You follow nature. Nature follow the Tao follow nature.
What do you mean nature follows the Tao? I don't understand. How does the nature follow
your
Tao?
action is not in line with nature.
But who defines which action is right and which is wrong? For example, if a tree,
Let's say if the lion eat a sheep or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, the lion
is that a good thing or a bad thing for the lion?
It's the nature of the lion.
Yeah.
But if the human eat the sheep, is that the nature of the human to eat the sheep?
Well, you have got teeth to eat sheep. Yeah, you have got canines for a reason. To
How come
tear.
the canine teeth is smaller than the cat teeth?
Sorry?
How come your canine teeth is smaller than the cat canine?
Because you can cook unlike the cat. You can cook your food unlike the cat. Are you saying you eat raw meat? You don't eat raw meat.
How come we are the only one that need to cook our food?
Because
And
we
all
are,
the other animals do not cook their food.
because the other animals have got other means. For example, you just pointed out your canine teeth is not as like the cat or like the lion. So they are able to tear their meat and consume it. Yes, for them that is normal. For us human beings, we have a different way. We are not just carnivorous, we are omnivorous. If you decide to eat plants,
Are we killing ourselves indirectly?
are we killing? Yeah, if you poison yourself deliberately, then you're killing yourself. For example, people smoke, drink alcohol, that's kind of killing yourself.
Okay, we eat cooked food.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, can the cooked food be alive again?
Can something that's dead come to life? Is that your question?
Can the cooked food be alive?
No, I don't think so, unless God wants it to.
So if you're eating food, if you're eating dead food,
Dead food.
dead food,
Yeah.
that dead,
Well,
that this dead food we get death.
everybody needs to kill before they can eat. Even the lion and cats.
Yeah, I know, but the lion and cat they eat live food. They don't
Yeah,
cook
but
their
they
food.
still have to kill it before eating
They
it.
kill their food, but they don't cook their food.
I know they don't cook the food.
You know,
Why
there's
would you
still
expect them to
life-
cook?
There's still a life cell inside there.
Why you're comparing a human to an animal? I don't understand.
One of the species,
The,
we are part of
you know the
nature.
cats
We are
and
nature.
the cat and lion.
Are you nature?
Listen, the cat and lion, they also do not go shopping like you for your vegan food or whatever you want. Yes, you go to the supermarket or you grow it, but they don't.
Are you nature? Are you part of nature?
Well, I'm part of nature.
You're
Yeah,
part of nature.
yeah,
So
I'm part of this universe.
are you living in a natural way? Although we are in a civilization,
Yeah.
we are not living the way that we supposed to. We are not even born naturally.
What do you mean you're not born naturally? How are you born? Test tube?
You are born through circumcision. You are born in a
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
hospital
whoa!
environment.
What has
You are born in a
circumcision
hospital
got to
environment.
do with being born?
Sorry, not circumcision.
I think he's obsessed with circumcision. This guy.
Cesarean.
Maybe you should go see a doctor.
You are born through cesarean.
Not everyone's born
You are
through
you are
cesarean. No, no, no,
You
no,
are
no.
born what you call through what you call artificial intuition.
Have you seen people who live in countries where there is
Yeah,
no?
they're born naturally.
Exactly.
born
So
naturally.
so
They're
don't say
born
everyone is born through cesarean or through through water birth or
Yeah.
something like that.
So what I'm saying that not all of us are born naturally.
No, but what's your point? What's the point you're trying to make?
Well, because all animals born naturally.
And
Unless when you come from an egg.
And?
You know, okay.
What's the point?
Because through the birth process,
yeah.
there's called limbic imprinting, whereby the animal pass on their knowledge to the other animal.
Yeah.
Through this process of limbic imprinting.
Yeah, but they pass on the knowledge.
Knowledge.
What do you mean they pass on the knowledge?
Well,
So you're saying a lion cub doesn't need to, or a bird doesn't need to learn from his mother to fly? They have the knowledge to fly since they are in the egg.
yes, they have the knowledge.
You think the lion's cub doesn't need to learn how to hunt? Maybe you should watch some what do you say,
Maybe
national history.
Maybe elephant.
Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, I watch a lot.
National Geographic or something like
I watch
that.
a lot of all these natural.
Yeah, you
I
don't
rather
you see
prefer
the
to watch those things that you watch
no
on
no
TV
I'm
than
saying
watch
look,
propaganda.
the knowledge is not passed on. Yes, they have instincts which are passed on through the genes.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the way they were born or birth or something. So even if you're born in
It got a lot to do with the one because we are born because the present situation.
the genes will still be passed on.
The situation is that we are run by broken men. That's why we got a
Yeah.
broken society.
Anyway, I want to go back to the question I asked you earlier with regards to life after death. What if there is really life after death? Don't you think you should prepare for that?
No, I don't think
For example, your understanding.
I have enough people who trying to prepare me for this life after death.
No. It's,
I've given up that
what I'm
belief.
what I'm saying is that you have given up that belief.
I've given up that belief. I don't do that belief.
So-
if I die, I die. You can feed me to the fish. You can feed me to the vulture. That's fine.
But that's your flesh.
Because I do not-
Remember you spoke about your spirit?
Yeah,
What about that?
only the body.
What about your spirit?
Only the body that's real. The spirit will be
You know-
written about. The spirit will
You know
be
when you die you'll be given a new body.
When
So
I die,
so your old body will disintegrate in this world, your flesh and so on.
Yeah.
But when you die, when you'll be resurrected, you'll be given a new body.
the new body.
So don't think you won't feel pain or
The new body could be a cat, could be a mouse, could be a fish, could be anything.
no, but that's what I'm saying. What's the point of this reincarnation belief of yours if you don't even remember what happened in your past life?
No, because I was born with a clean slate.
Well, yeah, that's
A blank canvas.
Yeah, but that's
You
what
know,
I'm
it's
telling you.
about
When you're
to
born with a clean slate,
So
it doesn't matter whether you're born again, reincarnated or not.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
doesn't matter because you have to start from scratch. You see,
My
every
scratch
time,
my
every
scratch
time.
is very, very far back.
Yeah, but you don't know that,
I do not
and
know
you
that.
don't remember any of it.
I do
So it
not know
doesn't
that. I do
matter
not-
what is in
yeah,
your
I
past
do not
life.
remember that, but that is the fact.
Yeah.
Because life has been there ever since beginning of time.
Yeah, there are many humans. I agree, but
That
don't think that is.
human been around for don't know maybe during the time of the dinosaur. Human was already around.
I don't think there were any humans around the dinosaur
Yeah.
time. But
If
anyway,
if human being is new,
yeah.
then human being is actually genetically modified by an external being.
You believe in that? Really?
Yeah. It's called the Emerald Tablet.
Holdy?
Emerald Tablet.
Okay.
The
You know that or you believe that?
Sumerian tablet. Well, there's somebody who talk about it all the time.
No, but you said you believe in it. That means you're not certain.
Well, just that the Google, the
Google.
computer, okay, allow you to open up
Yeah.
all kind of knowledge.
Anyway, have you researched or looked into the Quran or Islam?
My son became a Muslim.
Yeah.
He's only about
How old is he?
4'4".
How old is
He's
he?
a dwarf. He's a dwarf, 24 or 25 years old now.
Yeah, okay, mashallah.
Yeah.
So what convinced him to become a Muslim? His friends, his study, his research, I don't know.
His contact are mainly what they call Muslim.
Good.
His business friend. Making
Okay.
clothing.
Has he tried to?
I just let him have his own choice. You know, because to me, um, well, the Chinese do not impose on other people as much as, you know, even like you have a family, I have my family. I don't tell you how to run your family. I don't even tell you when you beat your children. You want to beat your children, you beat your children.
Yeah, we don't impose either.
Yeah. Huh?
We don't impose either.
Yeah, we don't impose. Okay.
Do you think
So
I'm
my children-
Do you think I'm imposing my religion on you?
You see, you guys got very intellectual thing.
Yeah, we are communicating. We're having a dialogue.
But
But I'm not imposing it. In fact, in Islam, it specifically says la ikraha fi din. There's no compulsion in religion. So we cannot impose on you because what will happen when I impose on you or force you to become a Muslim, then you're fearing me rather than the Almighty. You see what I mean? So you're not converting out of your own
every religion, every people will become
conviction. Yeah.
converted, are converted under the sword.
No, that's not true.
Under some kind of coalition.
Do you know where is the largest population of Muslims today?
I don't know.
It's neighboring country to you.
Malaysia or Indonesia.
Exactly. Which army went to Indonesia?
Indonesia was colonized by the Dutch.
No. I'm talking about because they became Muslim. Which Muslim army went to Indonesia to convert them? Because you made an allegation that it was under the sword. So I'm asking you, if you know history, tell me which Muslim army.
Muhammad himself has fought 65 battles.
That wasn't my question. My question was, which army?
Through this battle, the people have got converted.
No, that's not true. In fact, the very first battle that Muhammad ﷺ fought is because the pagans came to fight them. So the Battle of Badr, there were 313 Muslims who are ill-equipped, okay, not even horses and their armor and swords and so on. And they were facing the pagan army of more than 1,000.
I remember you.
Right, so I remember you.
Yeah.
You remember, sir.
Are you doing all right?
Fine, thank you.
Good. So what I'm saying is that it wasn't under the sword because I think you really have to go and find out from the history books rather than listening to people who make these allegations that the Muslims converted. In fact, if anybody converted by force of the sword, then those people are sinning actually. Because we are told not to force people. Say again?
People maybe join a religion out of survival, out of economic necessity,
No,
out of what you call sake of a family. You know,
That's not true.
when I was young and I attended church,
Yeah.
my sister asked me to go to church. Was to go there to learn English, to practice my English.
it's worked, I guess.
Practice my English.
It's
And
worked.
Also to build contact.
Yeah.
So that I can get a job. You know, so different people will make choices in their own life.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm not saying everyone has the same journey. You might have your own journey, I might have my own journey, somebody else has their own journey. But if you're talking about religions or because of X, Y, and Z, I think you're stereotyping here the different religions, because first and foremost, there is no point in forcing someone to convert to a religion, because then that person is not converting out of conviction or because they're convinced of the religion, but out of fear, basically. And that is wrong. That is not the Islamic way.
So how do you think people became Muslim?
Most of the people,
My Muslim friend who got
Yeah.
friends who went to Colombia to be a Muslim missionary,
okay.
teaching English at the same time
Yeah.
converting people to Muslim.
So I think most people would convert to the religion of their parents. That's quite common, isn't it?
Religion of them?
Of the parents.
Parents.
So what the parents believe, they would believe. But when they grow older, then they might stay in that religion or that faith, or they might move into another which they find more convincing, or they might become atheists, yes, or agnostic, or whatever they are, whatever.
So
Basically,
what is the penalty for being a non-Muslim when you go a Muslim?
what is the penalty? I mean, we believe in hell and heaven.
No. What if a person who is a Muslim and then decided not to be a Muslim?
Well, that's up to him, isn't it?
Up to him.
Yeah. What have you got in mind?
Well, from what I read or what I hear in YouTube,
Yeah, on YouTube.
something called apostasy.
Apostasy, yes.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Either you're excommunicated from the Muslim community or you'll be killed.
So any corporal punishment in Islam, whether it's death penalty, which involves death penalty, it's not like, oh, you become a non-Muslim from a Muslim and immediately you get the death penalty. It doesn't work like that. Every hard punishment, corporal punishment, it has to go through a due process. Yes. So there are many people impacted by someone who just leaves their religion, especially those who want to spread fitna, or they want to spread mischief, for example, or they want to sabotage the government, for example. What do you think is a punishment for someone who is basically a traitor to their country? What's the punishment in Singapore, for example?
Singapore, if you take drugs and you try to smuggle drug, only for 20 pen or 50p coin, the weight.
Is that penalty?
Hanging.
Exactly, yes.
Hanging.
So you see, every country,
You go through the court process.
exactly, yeah. So every country has their own, their own process of how they should handle a particular crime or particular action that they commit, which is considered a crime. Yes, and in Islam, we have, and this is mainly in a place where there is Sharia. So it's not like any vigilante, any Muslim can come and say, oh, you have converted, so we have to now hang you or kill you or something. Okay, so it's first and foremost, it is in a Muslim country, okay, where there is the Sharia, and this Sharia is following this particular, set of rules, that if you break these rules, then this is the punishment. So the people who are living there, they already know these rules. You understand? Like in Singapore, they know the rules that if you involve in drug trafficking, yes, or basically, exactly. So the people over there already know what the consequences of that action will be, and it's the same in the Sharia compliant countries. So they already know, the people who are living there. If they break the law, then that is the punishment. Same goes with stealing. Same goes with murder or rape or any major crimes like that. There is the capital punishment. Okay, so it's the same in Islam. It's not something new. There is the apostasy laws in Deuteronomy, in the Bible as well. Yeah. And this is, if you look mostly, I mean, for example, over here, there are many, rapists who go free after a couple of years. Yes? Rapists. So they have raped, they have been convicted, they have been charged, they have done their time for maybe 2 years, sometimes even less. Yes? They come out